Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I greet you and welcome you to our channel again. Today being Sunday, the 14th of December 2025. I'd like to thank you again for being part of this movement, and like to remind and urge you again to continue subscribing to the channel, liking our videos, commenting and participating in the discussions about both the contents that we deliver and the methodology in which we deliver the material to you and the rest of the world. And also request and encourage you to let other people, more people, know about this movement, this endeavor that we are part of, and invite them to be part of us. Today, I decided that I'm going to tackle a topic that I have had to postpone on about 2 occasions for various reasons. But I thought it's very, very relevant, in particular because the date, the week of the 6th to the 12th of December is marks what is known as the Nobel Week. So Nobel Week for 2025 was held between the 6th and the 12th of December. And during Nobel Week, Nobel Week is associated with presentations and award ceremonies for the Nobel Prize, which, as we know, for the Nobel Prize in Stockholm and in Stockholm and also so in Sweden and Norway, which as we know, it's part of the recognition of the event for recognition of achievements in various fields, as was started or conceptualized in recognition of Alfred Nobel. Now, the relevance of this is very, very striking for this channel and for the issues and the themes that we are all about, this channel is about. I like to focus in particular to the Nobel Prize and Laureates in the areas, in the economic sciences, in chemistry, in physics, stroke medicine, in physiology, stroke medicine, and physics. Those are the four areas that are of interest to me and also of particular relevance to our channel. Broadly speaking, a number of achievers, researchers and scientists from different countries in Europe, France, and so on, the America, Japan, and Israel were recognized for their contributions over the years in different areas. Let me start with in physics. It was Professors Clark, Devereux, Martinez, so who were recognized for the contributions that their research has made and the impact that it's going to have in the area of quantum physics and quantum computing. That's them. Then in chemistry, it was Professor Kitagawa, Robson, and Yagi. And in economics, in immunology and medicine, it was in the area which is an area of particular interest to this channel and to me, because it's on immunology and the whole immunology and immune system and the behavior and regulation of regulatory T cells. That was in physiology and medicine. In physiology and medicine, and the recognized researchers there were Professors Branco, Ramsdale, and Sakaguchi. Then in chemistry, it was Professors Kitagawa, Robson, and Yagi. You see, and then in the economic sciences, it was Professors Moke, Agion, and Howard. And in economics, they explained the interchange between innovation-driven economic growth and development and prosperity of people and countries and societies, which, as you can tell, are relevant topics for this channel. And the point that I wanted to make was, the point that I would like to make is for us to, and for participants in this channel and for the people in Africa, to appreciate the value of long-term investments in the sciences, in innovations in the sciences, particularly physics, chemistry, physiology, stroke medicine, and then and that is explained in economic terms, and the impact that has on the development, growth, and prosperity of a people. And that's been illustrated by these achievements and recognized by these that's been explained and recognized by these achievements in these different areas of science, and I would like us to appreciate that, and I'd like participants to appreciate the importance of investments, long-term investments, substantial and huge investments, and the returns in economic terms, as explained and proven and proven and illustrated in this year's Nobel achievements and recognition, as we saw in the presentations that happened during the Nobel week in Norway and Sweden. And I would like us to think very deeply and honestly about what does that mean for development of African people, because we have proven, we have empirical evidence which has been proven undisputed beyond any beyond any doubt whatsoever of the interchange between these two. And it's important for us as participants in the innovation system or innovation ecosystem in South Africa and Africa to appreciate that. And that's what I like tonight's session to be about. The value of and the interchange between technological investment, between investments in the sciences, long-term, substantial investments in the sciences, and the economic development, and an evolution of societies from economic stagnation to prosperity. And that unless we do that as a people in Africa, the prospects for socio-economic development of the people of Africa that we hope for, we work towards, are very unlikely to be achieved and realized. That's what tonight's session is about. As we recognize, celebrate, and congratulate Nobel Laureates for their contribution, and encourage and implore upon the people of Africa, and those, particularly those of us who are active participants, professionals in the innovation system or innovation ecosystem, to take cognizance of that and work towards its realization. As we always do, I'd like to thank you again and say Utemba, Owagamataba, bye-bye.